welcome back to my channel. I'm so happy that you're out there watching this video right now. If you're new to this channel, you're most welcome. This is Lyne and Beauty, and if you want to be part of this family, you just need to press the subscribe button below. There is a subscribe button below, just press it and you'll be part of this family. So today in this video we are going to mainly discuss how we can grow our hair this year. So this year we want to grow our hair, but how are we going to do it? So I'm going to share with you a few tips on how you can grow your hair this year. So let's get into the video. In this video I'll mainly talk about 7 key things we need to do for our hair to grow. So I'll mainly talk about hair porosity, hair moisturization, hair regime, hair goals, patience. Then we'll also talk about protective styles. Which kind of styles are you trying out? Are they really protective? Okay, so let's start with hair porosity. So you need to know your hair porosity. If you want to grow your hair, you need to know your hair porosity. So hair porosity is mainly how your hair is in position to retain or absorb moisture. The porosity of your hair affects how oils and moisture pass through in the outermost part of your hair. So it's best for you to know your hair porosity. Does it retain moisture? Does it easily get dried up? Let me say, when you add water to your hair, how long does it take for your hair to dry? So that is all around hair porosity. Knowing your hair porosity allows you to treat and manage your hair most effectively with the right routine of your standard. So this is the first step in managing your hair. It helps you know how you're going to manage your hair. Which kind of oils do I need, since my hair porosity maybe is high or low. So it helps you understand how to treat your hair. So if you have a low hair porosity, you cannot treat your hair like someone who has a high hair porosity. So it mainly helps you understand how to manage your hair well according to your standards. So guys, the next one is your hair regime or your hair regime, whatever way you call it. So it's hair regime according to me. So let's talk about hair regime. What is hair regime? For me, it's like a routine you set for yourself. This is a routine set by you. You set your own routine on how to manage your hair or to keep your hair healthy. So a regime mainly provides a structure, a repetition and consistency to the lifelong process of taking care of your hair. So we look at hair regime like a meal. Let's look at a meal. How do you arrange your meals? Which kind of food are you having today? So you look at something that you will also love to do for yourself. So you set it for yourself. That's mainly what a regime is. What will you be doing every week for your hair? Maybe let's say monthly. What is that you're thinking of? Hair regime mainly involves products and processes that help keep your hair healthy. So what are those processes that you're looking at? Maybe it's a hair mask. I want to do every month a hair mask. That is a regime. So you make sure that you are consistent. If you've decided to do it every month, you can do a hair mask, maybe a banana hair mask every month. Every month you have to do this. Every week I have to ensure that my hair is moisturized. I moisturize it maybe with oils or water. I'll do it twice a week or thrice a week. So that is the regime we are talking about. So the hair regime helps you so much. It's very important because it keeps you on track also. You have to keep your hair healthy, and through a hair regime you're sure that your hair of course will grow. Let's look at a hair regime as a meal plan for your hair. So you can plan it accordingly. So you can plan it bi-weekly, weekly, monthly, a fortnight. So it's about you, and it should be something which can work out for you, something which you will keep on doing. So it can be according to what you want it to look like. So look at a hair regime as something which is very important. For you to grow your hair, you need a hair regime. Having the right hair care routine means you're going to celebrate more good hair days in the long run. Beyond being an essential part of your beauty routine, a hair care regime can help promote hair growth and also health hair. When you neglect your hair, it leads to damage, breakage, flyaways, and nobody wants this, guys. So let's have a good hair care regime. We'll be in position to have health hair. Hair moisturization is the next one. So with hair moisturization, it's just a process of locking water or hydration in the hair shaft, which is focused on the surface of the hair strand. This can mainly be done with any product, any process or tool that will slow down water evaporating or leaving your hair. So you have to do it to help keep your hair moisturized. You can use water, you can use sprays. There are a lot of hair sprays that can help keep moisture there. You can use you can have a clear hair regime, which helps keep your hair moisturized. What we need to know is that African hair is very delicate. Our hair is very delicate. So it's most of the times you realize that it dries very fast. So it's good at drying very fast. So you need to moisturize your hair to keep at least some moisture in there, or to keep it hydrated. You can use a lot of products out there, and with us moisturizing our hair, it keeps it healthy, and of course it thrives and grows. So please embrace hair moisturization to see your hair grow. With hair moisturization, your hair will of course be kept soft, strong, and it's another form of natural hair care or skin care. Or your scalp, most times you find your scalp is having issues mainly because it's dry, it's not properly moisturized, your hair is not properly moisturized. So of course it gets to the scalp, it dries off the scalp, and then you start getting some of those skin or scalp diseases, for instance dandruff. So please, let's embrace hair moisturization. Hair moisturization is very important if we are to look at hair growth, or if you want our hair to grow. The next one is consistency and patience. However, on this one I'm not going to talk much, but what I can say is patience and consistency is key if you're to look at hair growth. If you want your hair to grow, you have to be patient, you have to be persistent, you have to do all that is needed. If it's a hair regime, please keep doing it, don't give up on the way. So there is no magic, but you have to be very patient with your hair. You need to take good care of your hair, you need to ensure that your scalp is healthy, and you need to do the necessary. You need to moisturize your hair, you need to have a hair care regime, you need to do all these things that we are discussing here. So you just need to be patient and you will see your hair grow. Patience is very key, guys. I can't talk much about it, but what you need to be doing is to be patient. If you've maybe plaited your hair and you've done a protective style, guys, be patient with it. Apply the necessary products to your hair so that it can promote your hair growth. So you need to be really patient. What I'm going to talk about is hair goal. What is your hair goal? So as the year was starting, of course, you had your goals set. Did you set also the goals for your hair? What are your hair goals? What are you looking at? Your hair goal might be health hair. It might be length, it might be volume, it might be thickness, it might be color. So guys, there are a lot of hair goals here. I can talk about some of other goals we could look at. Is like maybe keeping your hair moisturized. That could be a goal. I want to keep my hair moisturized this year so that I can promote hair growth. Keeping your hair strong at all time. So how do you ensure that your hair is really strong and good? So ensuring that there is a balance with moisture and protein. That is also another goal that you can look at. And maybe only trim when it's necessary. When do you trim your hair? Do you want to cut it off or what? That is then, no, I don't know what you're thinking about, but having a hair goal is something, it's all about having health hair. What are you looking at? It's hair that nourishes, shines, that hair that is strong, soft, no matter the texture. That is what we call a hair goal. So what is your hair goal this year? Maybe you're looking at length, but how are you achieving that length? That's why you talk about moisturization. That's why you talk about hair regime. Are you looking at having a clear hair regime, and you will be patient and you will be consistent as you try out those amazing things that can help your hair grow. So there are a lot of things that you can look at, but please have a hair goal. My hair goal is to have healthy hair, is to have my hair long, of course, and volume. So what is your hair goal? Think about that then I'm sure I will be in position to move this journey. By the end of this year, your hair will really be long, and you'll have achieved at least that goal you've set for your hair. So guys, the next one is protective styling. Protective styling. Which kind of hairstyles are you trying out there? Which kind of hairstyles are you trying on your hair? This is very key, by the way. I know most people don't know this, but it's very key. I'll show you on the screen some of the protective styles and those that are not protective. If it's not a protective style, just know you're going nowhere with your hair growth. So a protective style is any style that keeps the ends of the hair tucked away and minimizes manipulation. So you have to minimize manipulation when it comes to that kind of style that you want. Is that style, does it pull all your edges? There's some styles that we try out and you find your edges are really getting off, guys. The edges are going away, you're breaking your edges. Or maybe because you feel like when all your edges are pulled, then you look more beautiful and all that, but you're breaking your hair, you're breaking your edges, and there is no way you're going to have long hair or grow your hair when your edges are all out. So when it comes to protective styles, we need to look at those styles that keep the ends of your hair tucked away in order to discourage tagging, pulling, and over manipulation of your hair. So most of these protective styles, they are meant to encourage hair growth and can save so much time, since the entire idea is to avoid touching the hair most of the time. So when you do a protective style, you reduce on touching your hair, combing your hair, pulling your hair, trying out a new style every now and then. So when you go for a protective style, at least your hair is protected, or you reduce manipulation of your hair. So please, you need to be careful about the kind of styles you try out there. Many women are losing their hair because of the kind of hairstyles they are doing. The hairstyles are really not protective. They're not healthy. They're not good for your hair. So most times you find these areas, your edges are all breaking. Your hair is also breaking. When someone plaits your hair and over pulls it, of course it breaks your hair. And if they don't handle your hair so well, it will also break. So we need to know which kind of hairstyles are good, which kind of hairstyles are protective, guys. So for us to go to get into this journey, we need to be sure about the kind of hairstyles we try out. We need to ensure that we do protective hairstyles. Let's do protective hairstyles, and we'll see our hair growing. We'll achieve those beautiful goals that we've set for ourselves. The other thing you need to understand about protective hairstyles, some of them, of course, they might not really promote hair growth, but what you need to know is that they will keep your hair moisturized. When you have that protective hairstyle, it will ensure that your hair is fully moisturized, or it's hydrated. It promotes hydration in the long run, and it prevents hair damage. So your hair, remember, there is limited manipulation, and your hair is all tucked in, all the ends are tucked in, so you'll be sure to have your hair protected and prevented from hair damage. So the next one is hair type. Hair type, talk of hair texture, hair porosity, curl, and all that. So okay, hair type is kind of broader, but it's mainly hair texture. What is your hair texture, guys? You need to know your hair texture. So we have over 4 types of hair. We have mainly, what I know, there are mainly 4 types of hair. However, some people have come up with more than 4. There are 5. They keep expanding on those 4 types of hair. So what is your hair type? Hair type is very important. You need to know your hair type. You need to know whether you type so and so, type so and so. So you need to know what your hair type is for you to grow your hair this year. You must understand which kind of hair you have. Yeah. So if you have straight hair, you just have to know that you're type 1. And then type 2 is described as wavy hair. If your hair is wavy, then you just have to know you're type 2. Then type 3 is curly hair. Curly hair is type 3. And then type 4 is coily hair. Coily hair is type 4. So we have mainly 4 types. We have type 1, type 2, type 3, type 4. We have straight hair, we have wavy hair, we have curly hair, and coily hair. guys, hope you're not getting confused, but don't worry, we'll have detailed videos for all the key things I've talked about today in this video. So we've realized that most people with type 1 and type 2 are whites. Most whites have type 1 and type 2. Type 1 is straight hair, and then type 2 is wavy hair. When you look around, you'll see some of those photos coming in, but when you look around, most of those people are white. Now for us, us beautiful Africans, we have curly hair. Our type is curly hair or coily hair. So again, you'll find that under like the coily hair, you'll find that there is C4, CA, what we'll go into those in details later. Right now we have 4 different types. What is your hair type? I guess, guys, my hair type is coily hair. You need to know your hair type. So it's coily hair. My hair coils, of course. I just had a blow dry. I blow dried it, but then I didn't use heat. I just did it without heat, but I blow dried. I straightened. Sorry, the right word is straightened my hair. I straightened my hair a little bit. I straightened it naturally without heat. So this is how my hair looks like. So one thing you need to know, you need to figure out what your hair type is. We'll help you to figure out what your hair type is, as long as you keep at Lyne and Beauty. So don't forget, we have straight hair, wavy hair, curly hair, and coily hair. So what is the importance of us knowing our hair type? Knowing your hair type will help you to know which kind of products you're supposed to apply on your hair. So someone with curly hair might use a different type of product, which a person with coily hair might not be in position to use. So still, someone with straight hair, maybe the hair enjoys a given type of product that a person with coily hair cannot apply on their hair. Maybe it might not work out, or it will damage your hair. So when you get to know your hair type, it will also help you to know the right products to use on your hair, so that you don't damage your hair. So knowing your hair types helps you also know which kind of routine or you're going to have for your hair. Maybe it's very easy for someone with straight hair to moisturize their hair, and maybe the moisture keeps into their hair for long compared to someone with a coily or curly hair. So knowing your hair type will help you to know the right things to do to your hair, so that you can grow it or protect it from damage, and also to keep your hair healthy. So we need to understand what our hair types are. Most still, knowing your hair type will help you determine how much product will you use on your hair. Someone with straight hair might need just some little product to apply to their hair and they are good to go. However, someone with coily or curly hair might need to use more product. How much product are you using? It also depends with the hair type. I might use less or more depending on my hair type. Knowing your hair type will helps you know how much product you will use also on your hair, and is that product enough for your hair? So it's best for us to know our hair types if we are to grow our hair. Hope you will be in position to grow your hair with me. Let's move this journey together, guys. So I've been able to share with you a number of key things that we should look at in order to grow our hair this year. However, I know there are a lot of things out there. I'll keep updating this list. I'll keep adding more items, and I'll be, of course, in position to share with you. So let's keep at Lyne and Beauty, and we'll be in position to learn and manage our hair, as well as grow our hair to the length that we want, or to achieve those hair goals that we want to achieve. So let's keep at Lyne and Beauty, and please don't forget to subscribe to our channel. If you've not yet subscribed, guys, just press the subscribe button below, and you'll be in position to be part of this family. So guys, that's what I managed to bring you today. Thank you so much for watching. If you've learned something, if you've liked this video, and if you've enjoyed this video, guys, give us a thumbs up. Give us a thumbs up. And if you have suggestions or ideas on how we can grow our hair this year, guys, just mention it in the comment section. Share with us your comment telling us what your ideas are, and give us comments whether you've liked this video or you've learned something. So guys, thank you so much for your time. Let's meet in the next one.